So within those ideas, like everybody, if you think about ideas for certain people, or you see certain things that could be so perfect, uh, apply a thin ribbon, eye infection. Ever since then, I wear sunglasses inside. The light inside bothers my eyes. But anyways, I watch certain things, and one of my things hilarious is that kid Woo Up, and I think they should do a thing where uh, I don't know what the situation was, school and stuff like that, or filming, but go to like a local or travel. Actually, here in Boston, I would love, like, these are people that I would love to work with. You can find from. They have a couple film schools, Emerson, and then Berkeley School of Music. You can put together a team of like whether it be dropout, soft, junior, senior, or graduated seniors who you put together and get a good film crew to they love to work with you. I'm sure you find they love be eager in the price you get it low or get them in on some points. Back end provided we do a certain amount of money. Write a script of Wu Up as the president of the United States, and it's a kids thing and it's a learning thing about history, a learning thing about. Sort of like reporting, he reports the news as the president, um, and but not biased at all on either side. It has to always be things that are agreed upon on both sides. That's his thing, being the bridge. As a young kid, they say, or I say at least, that no, I'm sorry. I repeat what I heard. I believe it was Isaiah. In fact, I know it was Isaiah. It goes something like this, pretty close though. Uh, what was once prey, what was once the prey of the land, now to become protected, not by those who observe the prey preyed upon, the prey now to be protected by the predators that predated upon them for so long. Now, the predators, those lions, to become the protectors. And they shall all be led by a child, which I like to say they will all be led by children. And I'd like to add something to Isaiah in between uh, the end line. So, now the prey become protected by the lion, society. Those that they know or that the predators know are weak and prey, they watch, they protect those now. In those now, knowing of this protection, this widespread protection, with confidence instant in extreme, but not extreme to where it's bad. Now, with this confidence, to build from within instantly, within the security of that, no, not a chain, that grid. Think of the grid. A lion on every corner of every spot on the grid paper. The infinite grid. But here, just the grid that wraps around the earth. And from any point, a lion can see another lion. And all between that they all see is protected by all lions. Whatever makes more sense to take care of the situation, protected by the lion suited closest to it. all known, all watch, all communicate, even without communication, by actions, knowing the lions, the uh, you would call them some alphas, and then they would call the pack betas. Silly terms people use only for ways of humiliation and um, control and keeping feet on top of people's heads that they may not themselves rise. All been written. Back to the topic at hand, because I'm releasing this whole mind flow, this whole mind wave. So one of my projects is in fact called Mind Waves. Um, where were we? I don't know what I've said thus far about what I have. The writings, the everything, the ideas for people. I was just talking about I have written texts and stuff. Oh, and to woo up before I even speak to you, I speak to your father. Well, actually, I did speak to you first, but to your father, I noticed like that's what I know. I really always look for your father first, like in the situation when he's there. I watch him, and that what your father gives off, it tells me so many things about your father. And I think your father is, that top level, top tier kind of father, and somebody who with my work would definitely understand it. Like, and I could speak to him in a way about making that thing, that show, or a movie or something. It's just a view. I think a show, a kids show, for your age group and younger, like where you're now, with permission and to the mother and everybody else. I don't really know the whole situation. And no disrespect, but now Woo Up as the president, like speaks to kids his age, uh, older, speaks wisdom, but meant it's always about teaching. As my work, my project is uh, my whole whatever I'm doing creatively, at the center of it is teaching. And he's teaching younger kids. And like I said, it's about on topics and things that all sides can agree upon. That there's no controversy. Um, like if let's say he was to say, one the first episode was going to be jokes about homelessness, not jokes like diminishing, but like let's say going and telling some homeless people some jokes as the President Woo Up walks down to the basketball courts today, bumps into some homeless people, and they start chopping it up, you know? Um, so like that. And then some kids come by on a field trip, and the teacher remembers Woo Wop, something like that. And then jokes are told, oh, remember when Woo Wop was at, like in there, the teacher maybe comes in and says, like, there's a couple homeless people, some kids, everybody's laughing. She says, I'll tell you a story about Woo Wop, and like the dream thing comes in, like where you fade to like the memory, and it's a hilarious thing. Um, I can't give away too much, but I think it would be, and would make some serious bread. Here's the thing: for me to do anything with anybody, it's like when it comes to the split, it's 50-50. I don't do business with anybody unless they're worth 50-50. It's just a practice of mine. It's a new thing I'm doing, where, and if we bring another person in, then it's 33, 33, 33. But the numbers that I expect from certain things, if they go the way I haven't planned, are large. You know what I mean? And I've done already most of the work. 300 books, thousands of painting, museum quality. Um, I've stayed in it. I've been writing, and my influences are far and ranging, uh, beyond coasts, cross shores, songs, music, visuals, all soaked only in the never cloaked truth. Anyways, I got 2 kids of my own. Everything now in this series here, a pitch. So this is the father of Woo Wop pitch. I've got pitches for you. Got like if I get this through to people, I got pitches for certain people, and I've already made like I don't know. I think about 7 or 8 videos for other ideas I had for people creatively. Um, I know this. I tell you this. I don't know what you guys know about art or this or that. My work, my body of work can stand against anyone's. Um, and as they say less. I'm going to say less because I believe I believe in the advancement of your mind to he who which I speak. That I think already seen maybe things beyond what I've seen, but you see it. So, if you want to screw me, and I say to anybody, you want to screw me and take the idea, do it with somebody else or whatever like that. That's not, I won't even say screw me. If you just want to take it and do it with someone else, say, hey, listen, man, I love the idea. I'm going to take it, I'm going to do it with somebody else. And this is what I tell people. Look, I'd love to be part of it. If we can figure out a way, something like that, that's cool. If not, and you make it to a point, I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii for like 2 weeks. I want to go in a nice hotel. I want to go where they do the fires. I want the Hawaiian loop around my neck. Um, I want those dinners at night on the beach where there's bunch like people everywhere and they're secluded. Uh, and it's on you. I don't care, whatever, what you make. Uh, if you get to that point where that's no problem, I'd like that. But let's be realistic. The ideas that I have, I write everybody to look fucking not what they aren't amazing, but I see in certain people in certain situations how to make it so the truth of it, the actuality of it is felt exactly how it is. And I've got it so perfect. So, I mean, if you can beat that. And again, these are always my pitches. Um, and I make them honest and open to everybody, so everybody sees. It's like a tactic of mine, and it's been working. When you work, this is what you can do if you stay in truth. You can tell people what you're gonna do, exactly, and do it. You can tell people what you're gonna do to them, uh, creatively, or let's say because this is about breaking down points.